Shalom. Call Holaim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and a sincere shalom to the 144,000 and a 1/3. Hold on, give me a moment. Got stuff all over my device. All right, so the spirit jumped on me because I saw this video going into these Moabite warriors, Genghis Khan and his generals, and how they, conquered the known world at the time. And then you have all these other heathen that went around doing conquering, placing their ideologies and beliefs and how they rule and live on the people. And the spirit hopped on me because that's what we're going to do. But we're going to do it to the whole world in righteousness, and it's never going to fade, because these people, these heathen, their rules, their kingdoms fade. But our kingdom, the kingdom of the Israelites, will not fade. Let's go to Daniel, the 2nd chapter. Should word it like that. Daniel, the 2nd chapter, and verse 44. And in the days of these kings, so if you read the whole chapter, it goes into several heathen rulerships. Yeah, of course, it doesn't go over all of them. It goes over the key ones, the Edomites, because you got Rome, which leads to Babylon the Great. Then you got Greece. So that's 2 Edomite rulerships right there, man. So this is Daniel, the 2nd chapter, and verse 44. In the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom. This is the kingdom of heaven, which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people. So the kingdom of heaven, why won't it be destroyed? Because the Israelites are going to be immortal in righteousness, okay? And the kingdom shall not be left to other people. Yeah, the heathen, the only people that's going to be all righteous and immortal are the Israelites. But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. So these heathen, the Edomites, the Moabites, the Ishmael, all these nations are going to get conquered by Yahweh Shai, by the elect. They're going to get conquered. They're going to beat in submission. Their fighter jets are going to get overwhelmed. Their nukes are going to get overwhelmed. Their tomahawk missiles, their drones, whatever they come with, is going to get overwhelmed. This is Revelation 6 chapter and verse 1. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, Yahweh Shai, and I heard, as it were the noise of thunder, one of the 4 beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold, a white horse, a chariot. All right, it's going into a chariot, not a literal white horse. And he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given to him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. And that's Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is coming to conquer this place. He's coming to beat these nations into submission, because they're wicked and they don't know how to rule. And ultimately, it's just set up that way. Ultimately, it's Yahweh wanted it to be that way. That's the best answer, the truest answers. This is Psalms, the 2nd chapter, and Psalms, the 2nd chapter, and verse 7. Verse 6, yet have I set up my king upon my holy hill of Zion, Yahweh Shai. I will declare the decree. Yahweh hath said unto me, thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pestles like a potter's vessel. Guess what? This benefit, this luxury, guess who also gets that luxury? This is Revelations, the 2nd chapter, and in verse 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, As the vessels of potter shall they be broken in shivers, as I received of my father. So Yahweh Shai got the benefit, and the benefit transfers to who? The Israelites. All right. Issachar, Judah, Benjamin, Manasseh. All right. All 12 tribes. The benefit goes to the 12 tribes. Because why? Because we're Israelites and we're joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. Romans 8 and 17. Actually, verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. Yeah, you can't go off appearance. It's a spiritual thing, because we've been scattered into all nations. So we're going to have Israelites looking like the other nations. You're going to have Israelites looking like Moab. Actually, there's a scripture where Yahweh said he hid Judah among the Moabites. See if I can find that. Give me a moment. I'm only going to tarry with this a little bit. If I can't find it, I'll move on. All right, I can't find it, but it's a scripture where it talks about Yahweh hid some Judites among the Moabites, all right, which goes into the scattering. One of the curses, Deuteronomy 28 chapter 15 verse on down. So let's just get that, all right. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and this Deuteronomy 28 chapter in verse 64. And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even to the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. So that's a curse to be among these nations. All right, it's not a benefit. There's no true, genuine benefit from that. All right, we're not in our glory. We're subservient to people that are beneath us. Right, because that's a part of the curses. All right, and the Israelites. All right, don't get it twisted. The Israelites are primarily, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Gad, Reuben, that we can see, right, here in Babylon the Great. And then you have, of course, the scattered Israelites among the earth. But the Israelites, when you look at who's pushing the gospel, that's a better way I should put it, right? When you look at the Israelites that are pushing the gospel, they look like Jakes, right? They don't look like the other nations as a primary source, as a majority, as a collective. All right. Now, of course, as time goes on, as more things get revealed, we'll see how it plays out. All right, during Jacob's trouble and whatever else on the scattered Israelites. You understand? Now let's get Daniel, the 7th chapter, and verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Now, who are the saints of the Most High? The Israelites. All right. Psalms, the 50th chapter, and verse 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that had made a covenant with me by sacrifice. All right, which are the Israelites. That's the only people that made a covenant with the Most High. Let's get So when you go into the kingdom being taken, how is the word taken is a violent word. The word taken is a violent word. Okay. So that means